Hey guys, Kevin here. I don't believe in texting while driving, but no one ever said anything about shooting video. No, I assure you it's safe. I'm driving down the road. My iPad is on a stand that I have set up in my car. I'm not touching it. Both hands on the wheel. So we're good to go. I've been reading John, the Gospel of John, for a while now. Today I read in John 15. In John chapter 15, Jesus is talking about how his Father is the farmer and Jesus is the vine and we are the branches. And in verse 4, he says, abide in me. And he goes on to say, if we abide in him and his word abides in us, we will bear much fruit. And if you keep reading, he even says that as we bear much fruit, it glorifies his Father in heaven. As I read that, I looked up and really studied out that word abide. And one of the definitions, it says to be as one. But then it said something that really resonated with me. It said to be as one and then, comma, not to become something else. So if you keep that in the context of the whole vine, and back then it most likely would have been a grapevine. You know, the root is God the Father. Jesus is the vine, and we're the branches. But if we're not abiding in him, I wonder if we're really producing the fruit that we should. You know, I studied out today how they came up with a seedless grape. And it said that really a seedless grape, it has the embryo or the seed in it, but it never fully develops. It's aborted, and therefore it won't produce anything, and that's why you don't feel that crunch in your mouth. But here's what they said. They said normally they'll take a shoot off of the main grapevine and they dip it in hormones and things. They alter the genetics of it. Then they plant it in the ground, and that's how they're able to keep that seed from developing all the way. But here's what they said about it. It was all done to satisfy the consumer that didn't want to eat the seeds. But it said when you take that shoot off of the main vine, it changes up the bio something. I can't remember what it said, the biometrics or bio something. And it makes it to where it no longer has the ability to fight off all the things that might come against it. And that's why they said a vineyard that has all those seedless ones, if there is a bug that is out, that particular shoot of grapevine cannot defeat on its own, it can wipe out the whole vineyard. because if it hits that one strand, it'll take them all out. Whereas if it was in the main root and the main vine, it would have all the stuff it needed to fight it off. They said the other thing that happens when you make the seedless grapes, they said the seed of the grape, the hard crunchy one, that's where all the nutrients are, the antioxidants and all that. Yeah, the grapes are good, but the seeds have the most. So we don't get the benefit of that. What's my point? I think sometimes in Christianity, we mess with the original biometrics or whatever of Christianity. And that may be the wrong word, but go with it. You know, they compared it to a carbon copy. And you know as well as I do, if you're going to make an original or a book or a printing or a photo, they don't want to make a copy from a copy. They want a copy from the original. And I think there are branches of Christianity where a person kind of shoots off their own. They're no longer connected to the vine the way God meant for us to be connected to the vine. And I wonder if that's why some Christians, they're not sold out. They go to church on Sunday, but that's enough. They don't need to have a daily connection with God. Well, the only problem with all that is, I think that's when we become a carbon copy. I don't want to be a carbon copy of Jesus. I want to be His reproduction, where He has reproduced Himself, the original, inside of me. And folks, there is no substitute for the original. He said, abide in me. I want you to be one with me. Don't become another. Don't become a carbon copy. Don't become a replica. I want you to be in me and me in you, to where when they see you, they see me. Folks, there is no substitute. I'm telling you, time with God, time in the Word, staying connected to Him all the time, that's the way to go. A light bulb will shine, but only when it's connected to the source. You can't make a photocopy of a light bulb and use it for light. It has to be connected. I pray today that you will connect yourself to the source, Jesus Himself. And as you do, you will shine Him everywhere you go. God bless you. Have a great day. Go to our website, PastorKevin.com. Check it out. All kind of good stuff there. Have a great day. Bye.
For your truth, I'm so